So this is the point that I'm traveling around the world reminding people of something you already knew, didn't you? Right? All of this you probably already knew. You know, I mean, of course, I could go down a long list of things that I learned in psychology training about the amygdala and the hypothalamus and how the limbic system works. Who cares? You're breathing, you understand that. You know? When I'm getting ready to jump out of the airplane, I don't think about my amygdala. I think about, wow, I don't feel very good. Why? Because I haven't checked my gear. Okay, I feel better. What else can I do to make myself feel even better? And beyond that, even better. I look for things around me that make me feel great. Like, for instance, I'll look around and go, wow, we're all about to jump out of an airplane. Imagine right now, we're all right now in an airplane on our way up. You can get a lot of good stuff from just looking at the ludicrousness of the situation. You can start giggling about it. Oh my God, I'm really nervous. This is ridiculous. And you start snickering. And then I noticed that one of the ways that we can sort of, if you wanted to unravel a coat, you grab on that one string and you pull it and the coat comes apart. The fear works that way too. And the real best string, I think, happiness. If you can tell a good joke when you're really freaked out, if you can get yourself to snicker at your fear and get yourself in the other way. Skiers in the room? Any skiers? A little bit? One of the things that we learned about skiing, I teach skiing, I was a ski racer for many years, is that, and I've experienced this many times, when it gets steep and you point your skis down the hill, what do you want to do? Lean away from it. If you lean away from the downhill end, you have no control. Right? Because you're not pressing down on the tips of the skis, and that's what gives you the ability to maneuver, right? We have to lean into the situation. We have to say yes to it. We have to, you know, the more the energy is, the more you got to lean into it. The more you got to have fun with it, right? So we're in a situation right now where our country, and if you look globally, right, our whole planet is going, oh boy, this is pretty bad. I hope it's not going to get really bad. You know, and then we start thinking that way, right? We're looking in the news for reasons for why things are going to get worse. Oh, I hope there's another swine flu. Oh my gosh, another case. Oh, another death. Oh, wash my hands. Wash my hands. Okay? Worry, 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 worry. I find that when I'm in the paranoid negative state of mind, I look for things and I find things that are a match to that feeling. But if I do the opposite, I say, I don't want to feel like that. You know? Is there something I can do, sane choices that can reduce my risks? Absolutely, I should do those things, and then I should let go of the feeling as quickly as I possibly can. Keep buoyant, you know? Living life, being happy. We know that that's the answer. We've known that a long time. You know? Magic technique that I've been using with my students. I say when the parachute opens, your heart rate is as high as it's going to be on the whole jump. With students, you get 2 peaks in the heart rate. It's green light comes on, and you look at the guy and say, you ready to go? It's going to be about 30 seconds. You ready? Take a deep breath and relax. They're trying to relax. They're trying to breathe out the fire, right? Trying to cool it down. And yet, it's not that easy, is it? And if you know that you're about to do this, there's a lot of energy in the body, right? Because there's a lot of mind, a lot of your mind is saying, I really don't want to die. Good, that's healthy. But if you hold on to that feeling, you're going to be magnetized to the negative possibilities, so calm down and relax. We do the best we can with that. But when the parachute opens, we also see another peak. And the experienced skydivers have just as high a peak as the students do at pull time. Because that's when we're out of control. That's when we feel out of control. And many, and I subscribe to this, believe that our fear level is a balancing act between 2 things, our ability and our risk. And the truth is it's our perceived ability weighed against our perceived risk, right? Because a risk for me, right, jumping out of an airplane, big deal. I'm going to pay attention, I'm going to be calm, and I'm going to be giggling the whole time. I'm going to get time because I'm good at that, right? But put me in a different scenario where I don't have my, you know, ability, my perceived ability to handle the situation, sitting at the door of the airplane without a parachute on, or when I'm flying, you know, an unknown aircraft, or after mine just got back from maintenance, and I don't have a parachute on, I'm a little nervous, right? Calm down again, calm down again. And so I've been looking for the antidote for fear, and this is what I've been giving to my students because it seems to work for me. when the parachute opens, and of course you could call that whatever your event is that provokes you, that causes the changes in your body, that causes the changes in your thinking, that sends you in the negative direction where things keep getting worse. Parachute opens, check it, make sure it works, do what you got to do, locate the airport because you'll feel a whole lot better if you know where you're going. And then unslow your steering apparatus. You have two toggles we call it. So left toggle you turn left, right toggle you turn right, and both of you slow down your airspeed, you slow down your descent rate. You're just floating like a dust ball. And you put it into brakes, and I have them hold onto their harness because it's easier to hold the brakes. And I say, look out at the horizon and go, just a moment of wow. Just a moment of appreciation. To stop trying so hard. I understand you want to land on the target. I understand all the don'ts that you have in your head too. They're all valid. But right now, push the reset button on your heart, on your vibe, on your emotion. Point yourself in a different direction. Imagine if everybody had that skill. If everybody recognized that they have the skill, because the truth is everybody has that skill inside, right? I'm about to walk into a meeting where this is pivotal. If it goes well, we could, really benefit from this. If it goes badly, we're back to where we were. Thank you. Take a deep breath, calm down, smile, and click into the sensation, the experience, the thoughts that come as a result of appreciation. To me, this is the antidote to fear. So, I don't know that I've talked anybody here into jumping out of an airplane, maybe one or two. It's not that important. That's not why I'm here. But if I reminded you of a couple things that turned a light bulb on, fantastic. That's great. That's great. If there's any specific questions, I can do that part now. Anything at all that relates to it. Yeah.
Do you have a book title?
Well, I have several. The book that's been the most popular is called Transcending Fear, and the subtitle is The Doorway to Freedom. I have also written a book called Green Light Your Life, which is along those same lines, tying in some of these same concepts, but launching it into life change, launching it into stuff that relates to what you do. Right? And also I've written some more technical texts. So the Parachutist Pilot has become the resource for parachute instruction technique. So everybody reads that, the Special Forces, the Air Force Academy, everybody. And so that's been very helpful to have that too, because it gets me in the door for a lot of really good venues, so I can talk about fear, which is really my mission. Yeah.
Just want to say, one of the best talks we've had in a long time.
Beautiful. Thank you.